Okay, so we're here today to talk to you about social media in the workplace. So I'm Marina.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Lisa.
And I'm Dee.
Okay, so we're going to start off by testing your guys' knowledge of Facebook with some quick questions. So the first person to raise their hand and answer it correctly wins a prize. So question 1, in what year was Facebook started?
2004? Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
2004.
Yes.
Right?
Nice.
Good work, man.
Second question. How old is Mark Zuckerberg now?
26.
Sure. Yes. Nice.
What is one way companies can benefit from Facebook?
Pardon?
What is one way companies can benefit from Facebook?
Good marketing.
Fourth question. How many people daily log into Facebook? Jared.
2 million. 100 million.
No.
300.
No.
50 million.
Close enough. 37.7.
Alright, last question. On average, how many users are registered with Facebook?
500 million.
That's right.
You see that movie?
Okay, so I'm going to start off by giving you a quick background on social media and Facebook. So social media is a type of online media where there's talking, sharing, participating, and networking all done online. Social media encourages discussion, feedback, sharing of information, and commenting. So social media is different than traditional media because it's more of a two-way conversation rather than a one-way broadcast. Okay, so in 2009, it was discovered that 1 out of every 4 pages on the internet was a social media website that was visited. So some of the top social media websites are Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and MySpace. Facebook is a social utility that's used as a reconnection tool and a way to communicate and share pictures and information with friends and family. Twitter is another social networking site which allows microblogging, where you can post up to 140 character long tweets that can be shared on your homepage. YouTube is a video sharing website where you can share, upload, and view videos. And MySpace used to be one of the most popular social networking sites until 2008 when it was eclipsed by Facebook. So, a little background on Facebook. It was started by the Harvard student Mark Zuckerberg as a hobby project. It officially launched in February of 2004. It started only at Harvard, and then it moved on to other Ivy League schools like Yale and Stanford. And initially, when you signed up for Facebook, you had to have a valid school email address until December of 2008 when it was opened up to the public. So today, Facebook has over 500 million users with 37.7 million users logging on, average users visiting every day, and 50% of Facebook users log onto Facebook at least once a day. 70% of the users of Facebook are outside the United States, and it's available in 70 different languages. And over 200 million users access Facebook via a mobile device. And currently, in the past couple months, Facebook's story was turned into a movie called The Social Network.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking to you guys about individual benefits. From a Facebook point of view, basically about social media through that business eyeball, I guess you could say. This is something most of us don't really talk about or really consciously think about, but the way technology is going and how big social media is becoming is probably something we should all be thinking. So personal image doesn't only apply to your wardrobe. Big deal, especially when applying for a job or something that you're looking for. So be aware that your social media sites also extend to your personal image as well. Employer viable. Basically, be sure to portray yourself in a way that a possible employer would appreciate. Nothing your mother wouldn't approve of. Basically, don't post any photos or statuses that your mother wouldn't approve of. Depends on your mother, obviously. But with that being said, is it possible to please every employer? Audience participation. No, great. You guys are good. Research at your fingertips, applying yourself. Sweet picture. So there are a couple different ways you can apply yourself through some social media sites. You basically have research at your fingertips through different companies, products, schools, organizations, and more. It ranges from a person looking at potential schools and networking with other students for athletics, academics, scholarships, and more, all the way to companies posting their info on Facebook for latest product info, discounts, and some giveaways. Interactive real-time talk. Essentially, you can get involved with what you're researching and get the real-time feedback from the people you actually want to hear from, which in essence brings organization a bit closer to yourself. And ending here, if you do find a company that you like and potentially want to work for, but still want to keep that privacy, you can actually go into your Facebook privacy settings and set it to a customizable level. Then you can let people see as much of you as you like or as little of you as you like, ranging from photos, contact info, and so on.
Hi, so I'll be talking about company benefits. Facebook includes groups such as LinkedIn has. It also includes statuses, which Twitter has. All companies want to get their name out there, so by creating a group, it's very beneficial for them. And you yourself, if you want to look for a job, you can become a fan on the group, get news updates, and decide if you want to be a part of that company or not. So ways companies can benefit. First one is time. It takes a little time to create a page, and it also takes a little time to post information. Audience, there are Facebook users all around the world. Most of us probably have friends outside of Alberta. If we say we find a product that a company posts, we can talk to our friends and create globalization about that. And there's also no cost in creating a page or sending out information. It builds corporate trust and improves company reputation. So it's a great way to market your company as well. If you want to sell something, you just post on your status and it works as a direct sales channel. If you want to send out information to your fans, it's a lot easier than calling people or emailing people. And this works as a tool for customer service. Also, it's a great way for word of mouth. If you want to talk about your company, it's a lot faster than by locally. So Facebook is a growing media, and companies should look towards using Facebook to further their business.
As we all know, with the good comes the bad. And I'm here to talk about the disadvantages that Facebook can bring. We've discussed how Facebook can be beneficial in the workplace, but we haven't quite discussed how it can also be your downfall. How many of you have heard of someone getting fired because of Facebook? A woman recently in Switzerland got laid off because she called in sick to her employer because she said that she was too sick to sit in front of a computer screen all day. Later that day, a coworker saw on her page that she had recent Facebook activity, and then later told their boss on this woman. So that lady ended up getting sacked because the employer didn't quite appreciate that she could go on Facebook during the day, but she was not able to sit in front of a computer all day. I know that I'm not the only one with friends who have pictures like this on Facebook. How many of you have friends like this? Quite a few. So it's probably for the best that employers don't see you portrayed in this way at all, and at work you put your best face forward, and your employer should only see the professional side of you. Can you see why employers may think of you differently if they see pictures like this of you instead of at work when you're all dressed nicely? Suddenly sweet and innocent Sally isn't so sweet and innocent. Not only can pictures be bad for your professional image, but also what you post on Facebook can be just as bad. In the workplace, you have to put your best face forward, and you wouldn't dare go around bashing your job to your co-workers. So why would you put it freely on the internet for all to see that you're not happy with your job or your co-workers or employers? It's amazing how many people actually talk negatively about their workplace on the internet. People always complain about their coworkers, their jobs. They say how much their job sucks, that they wish they made more money, and how they always complain about certain people at work. And they also brag about wasting their day at work, say if they're not being productive or if they're just wasting company time or using their company benefits, like taking clients out for lunch and then just getting drunk. And then you have to be careful what you post on Facebook, such as your statuses, your quotes, your comments, your likes, because they can easily be perceived as you being racist, judgmental, rude, and immature. Nobody wants to work with somebody who is perceived that way.
So, hi everyone, I'll be discussing time management in the workplace. As you all know, time is precious. How we use this time is what matters, whether it's personal or for work. So as you know, social networking has become the latest craze in today's society. Companies can lose a lot of money due to lost productivity if you don't incorporate your time and your responsibilities effectively. So if you create a schedule, perhaps spending 1 hour, 2 hours a day doing what is work related, you can effectively incorporate your time, and the company will benefit from that as well, and you're not wasting their time or your time and the money. So this is a chart from the Nielsen company. As you can see, from 2007 to 2009, there's been a significant increase of users, starting off at 210 million to 307 million in 2009. As we know, 2010 is over 500 million. So we started off with about 2 hours and 10 minutes on Facebook and moved up to 5 hours. So if we're at 500 million users today, just imagine we could be hitting 6 hours, 7 hours daily. So this is another chart from the Nielsen company, and it just shows you how Facebook has effectively taken over the market. Comparing it to MySpace, Twitter, Classmates, and LinkedIn, Facebook is the all-time leading social networking site. So as you can imagine, everyone knows how much time they spend on Facebook daily. So this concludes our presentation. It's just a little humor clip that we want to show here. You guys can read it.
Alright, so for our activity, we need 2 volunteers we have a really sweet prize to give away that is not candy. Who's willing to participate? We need 2.
Unreal, you guys.
It's a good prize. Surprise?
Can't tell you.
2 volunteers.
What do we have to do?
You gotta show your Facebook page.
Jared and Jason.
The prize is amazing.
Jared and Jason. Come on up.
Sure.
Just your main profile page. We don't have to like go looking through it.